Alrighty, everybody. Good morning. We are here in the playoff day of Murky Cup, the final playoff day. We've got our lower bracket final, first best of 5 of the day. And then we're going to be going ahead and getting into the best of 7 grand finals after we determine who is the winner. So winner, of course, goes on to the grand finals. Loser will be taking 3rd place, and I think it's $150 for 3rd place, and bounty stuff. Yep, $150 for 3rd place. We have determined...
I'm about to bust.
Congratulations. We did determine our 5th and 4th places yesterday. So let's go ahead and continue into this. Congratulations for Get What on First. Hello, Ashmantle. What's up, Kaladin? Good morning, everybody. Sky Temple and Battlefield of Eternity were banned away. Sky Temple banned away by Three-Legged Cat. Battlefield banned away by Exodia Stack. You're grabbing coffee. Enjoy. I'm still waking up, as you can hear. Blaze Lucio banned away. Samuro Dahaka. This is the draft style of heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps, so we've got all 90 heroes available, but of course, as we tick our way through this best of 5 series, we'll be, reducing those heroes. Alright, first pick Genji on the left-hand side. Do they snap the Anduin early, so that way there's no Genji Anduin that can be put together? You could grab a solid tank. No, they're gonna go for Brightwing and Sylvanas, okay? Alright, push potential's heavy. Sylvanas fantastic for that.
Ready for action.
I feel like you grab the Anduin here. I mean, you've got Genji Muradin. Anduin is perfect. Ooh, do they want the Hogger? Okay, alright. That's not a bad call either. You don't have to go Anduin. It's just nice to have the Light Bomb for the Genji or the Muradin with the Dwarf Toss. Even Hog or Hortipult. Oh, so that's probably what the ban... That's what I anticipate the ban to be. Unless they want to get rid of a global and get rid of, like, Falstad or Abathur, maybe. Nah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense right there. Get rid of the Anduin. No Light Bomb shenanigans. Gonna need a main tank and a solo laner, so maybe get rid of something that is strong up against the Hogger, or get rid of, or just ban out a tank. I mean, it is a dive-heavy composition. You could ban out Garrosh as well. Garrosh displacement's kind of annoying. Johanna's not a bad ban either. Nah, to get rid of a new Barak, okay. No Beetles coming out from the Scourge. As we'll take a look at the last couple picks coming out here from the latter half of the draft. Oh, God, I wish I could have the, I wish I could have coffee, just so I could wake up faster.
The wait is over.
So double blinds, Cassia being way taller than Johanna always catches me off guard. We do need a healer, and I'd like to see a mage. A double reset composition could be the opportunity here. Could look for Li Ming. Her poke is really good around the objective phasing. Reset potential is kind of high. So yeah, Li Ming and then grab something to heal with. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go macro heavy Vikings. And a Zeratul, like, it was like, they're like, okay, instantaneously Zeratul. God dang. What's up, Bandit? All right. Chugging down some more tea to try and wake up a little bit faster. Get our Twitch prediction going here for all of you as we're loading on into the map. Thank you, Ashmantle. Alrighty, so Warhead Junction, Vikings. The Zeratul last pick came out so quickly, and I'm very interested to see how this is going to work out. Is this Zeratul going to make the Vikings' life miserable, or will the Vikings just slowly kind of push out every lane? We got on the left-hand side Exodia stack, Bad Benny. taking Dwarf block at level 1, instantly getting those stacks and resetting for full mana. Hazuabs will play the Eric, a Balog, and Olaf, the Lost Vikings. We'll be seeing a Kopin, Hogger, Bad Benny, Muradin, Dino, Genji, and Yasu on the Malfurion. Right side of the map is going to be Three-Legged Cat. We've got a Drax Sylvanas, Serdath Zeratul, High Wraith on your Johanna. Valar is playing the Cassia, and last but not least, Captain Rex is going to be playing your Brightwing. Good morning, Ninja. Congratulations on last. You are just in time to get some Twitch predictions in for map number 1, Grand Finals Day. Lower bracket final, first, of course. And then we'll have the Grand Finals coming up next, Best of 7 series. Alright, well, Genji jumps into the bottom lane. A little bit of poke damage onto the Cassia here, but won't be able to find a kill. Muradin Dwarf tossing in. Thunderclap. No Stormbolt coming through just yet. Oh, wait, that's Stormbolt right in front of the... Jeez Louise. Wow. Bad Benny, I don't know about this one here, bud. We do have a DC on the Zeratul, unfortunately. We'll see if we get a pause here, and we are going to have a pause. Let's just go ahead and we're going to do this little number and that little number, and we'll stay in this game. That way, if you want to see the level 1s and who's on what, all that good stuff while we wait for our pause to unpause. That's a little unfortunate. But an easy start. Muradin finding the dive kill. Zeratul in top lane just trying to soak up against the Vikings. Looks like we have our Zeratul player back in. Alright, wonderful. Alright, Zeratul back in. Little hiccup on the internet. Seems like things are going to be fine for the time being. Speaking of, 187 ping is not bad. Another Dwarf Test in, another Stormbolt. Drac is getting low. Genji comes in. Polymorph by Brightwing, and they're able to back away. No kill. Coming out from Bad Benny and crew is the phase shift. We got Hyper Shift level 1 for our Brightwing. Looks like our Zeratul in top lane is pushing things up a little bit. Vikings. We do have a Viking going down to Cassian bottom. Just want to check really quickly. Viking tracking is currently working for the Viking Horde. We'll see if that continues. Hold on, bottom lane. Yikes. Another kill into Cassia. Exodia stack are just they came to play. They did not come for reverse sweep shenanigans. Well, we'll see. Man, Crankle Crew was they put up a valiant effort yesterday in those that reverse sweep. Good attempt on the second try, but attempt is the key word in that one. Bottom lane siege continues. Nuke phase going to be coming up pretty soon here, about 45 seconds. Muradin Dwarf tossing again, looking for the Stormbolt. High Wraith rotating in as well. Condemn, looking to try and take down Bad Benny. High Wraith has the autos needed, and Bad Benny will finally get beaten up. Alright, so Warheads are going to be spawned. We got Vikings pushing up a camp in top lane. Genji jumping up. Zeratul blinking away. Muradin, low death timer will respawn. Oh, Vikings, wow, they're already at 10 horde stacks, wow. I feel like I looked at it like 10 seconds ago and it was at 3. Few Shurikenstone onto Sylvanas. Nukes will be spawning. I thought Zeratul was about to kill Hazuabs there, but not the case. Little Eric in bottom. He's got the Eric the Swift, so he can poke at this Brightwing and stuff around the objective. Brightwing will return the favor. Oh, the Arcane Flare doesn't connect. Oh, that's awkward. So where does Hazu want to throw this one nuke? Bad Benny down to 25% HP. Looks like Yasu fires a nuke in mid. Did that hit High Wraith? No, okay. I thought High Wraith was just ever so slightly too close. Little Eric in bottom lane does have a nuke, but definitely don't want to step onto Cassia Brightwing and try and channel that. What's up, Blast? Good to see you. Oh, quick rotation to bottom lane through the teleport. Cassia, will she be punished again? It looks like it. Phase shift from Brightwing does connect. Good staggering blow. Soothing Mist activated. Deflect from Genji. Brightwing body blocked, and she's the one to go down. Zeratul will be able to take down a Viking. They might be able to get Bad Benny, and yes, they will. Trade Cassie or Brightwing for Muradin. No nuke to be lost from Hazu or Dino. And it looks like we'll have our mid lane fort damaged a little bit. Where are we? Ooh, wait a minute. Invade onto the camp over here. 35 stacks for sure. Jesus. I think a bunch of shurikens connected into that Sylvanas right there, and she just gets bursted down. Johanna rotating in for the team fight. Swift strike in from Genji, a little bit of body blocking. Our Zeratul will find a kill in top lane. Bad Benny wrapping around once again. He's out of vision. Goes in, Thunderclap, Stormbolt, Loot Horde, Staggering Blow, Soothing Mist from Brightwing activated, but the Swift Strike from Genji comes through, and that will be another Cassia kill. Camp stolen away on top of everything. And we got our Fire Bats here. Zeratul uses the center teleport, discovers a few enemies, and has to blink away. So Haunting Wave, just trying to clear out the camp a little bit faster. Bad Benny's still chilling. We have Hazuab still holding a nuke. Looks like Dino will summon this nuke in top lane, alright. Some damage onto the fort front gate. And the wave pushed up by Hazuabs. And 10 Talent will be here in just a moment. I'll see what they're going to be picking up here. I don't think it's going to be a longboat raid game. I don't think Exodia stack looks for a bounty on this one. Yeah, I think Longboat Raid is the only bounty attemptable in this map. Alright, Hazu. Play again, or are we doing some shenanigans? I don't know if they've done... They might have actually already gotten Longboat Raid done, if I think back to it. So play again. Avatar for Muradin, which was activated immediately. Genji with the X-Strike. Malfurion Tranquility, which is currently active. And a Shockwave from Hogger, which he will use immediately after getting that nice staggering blow up against the well. Bad Benny Dwarf tosses in. The Haunting Wave from Sylvanas allows her to get out. And no kill to be found. Another Warhead phase coming up soon. Oh, on the opposing side, it's for Heroics, Ball Lightning, Might of the Narazine, Bless Shield, Blink Heal, and what is Sylvanas going to go? Mind Control. Okay. So we'll see. Hazuab's just chilling in the bush. Doesn't look like he's going to go for the channel. Fight in mid lane does break out. Swift Strike from Genji finds the Brightwing kill. 6-2 in kills as Dino goes back in with a Swift Strike deflect and doesn't really get any deflection damage into the Johanna. Hazu going for the channel on this Warhead here. Dino showing up. That's enough to kind of dissuade Surdath from stepping up. Looks like Hazu got the other nuke in bottom lane with these Vikings. Uh-oh, Sylvanas trying to get out of here. A nuke being thrown into this camp right now. Hazu will start hitting these units, and they do actually get the camp, and it will be channeled as well. Shockwave from Hogger, Soothing Mist from Brightwing activated. Zeratul trying to jump into the backline and find some sort of kills. The Tranquility from Malfurion's activated, but the Ball Lightning may find a kill into Yasu, and it looks like Sylvanas will be able to do so. Bad Benny going to try and trade, and the Blink Heal from Brightwing is just not enough. Wait, it's just another Haunting Wave. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Benny, or not Bad Benny, sorry, Dino trying to get the kill onto Zeratul. Might jump back in onto Dino's health. No, it doesn't look like it. And a deep fight that does not go the way of Exodia stack. They get the camp steal, but they unfortunately can't find the kills that are so very close. Meanwhile, in mid, Hazu pushed up a wave with Baylog, and it looks like this fort may go down soon. Use a little spin to win on that one. No, Olaf, no! Unfortunate. A Black Arrow from Sylvanas activated to try and siege heavily into this top lane fort. Mind Control into Bad Benny. Avatar is not available. Dwarf Toss away. Haunting Wave, but Zeratul jumps in. That's going to be a Stormbolt. And Zeratul has to blink down below to get away from any sort of fatal damage. Condemn and a little slow as well. Subdue has been finished out by the Johanna at some point. But Vikings are going to do what they do best. They're going to start pushing other lanes while the team fighting top happens. Mid fort, as I mentioned, did go down. We've got bottom lane being pushed onto with a camp, and... Oh, what is this in the rotation?
Blue team has destroyed a
I wonder if adding in the Lost Vikings ever got people to play their game again. Oh, the classic game? I think so. There's probably some nostalgia for people.
Looking forward to this.
How you doing today, bathroom? Good morning. Oh, I'm doing my best to wake up today. It's not going well. Well, top lane fort going down here. A little bit of damage needed. Hogger gonna seal away this camp. And we're about to have a 13 to 13 fight, but before that happens, they're gonna look for something. Hogger was put on a 10-second cooldown. I saw the animation. Yeah, he was trying to do a shockwave, but doesn't get it. Polymorph interrupting that. Nuke gets the minion wave as well. Then they take down the entire keep front gate. Zeratul discovered in the rotation. Lands the singularity spike onto Bad Benny, who's just going to throw a couple autos back, but he should be able to back away. He's got Avatar if needed. Warheads spawned once again. Mind control. The Avatar comes out. I actually thought Bad Benny would be fine, but they just run him down. By the way, keep this in mind over here. There's still a Hellbat pushing into this keep right now. Copen throws down the shockwave. Tranquility from Malfurion's not enough, and Brightwing gets the kill. So they get the double kill, but they lose a keep. It's a little rough right now, I'm not gonna lie. Three-legged cat though, they are showing some teeth and claws in this map number 1. Viking jump. Eric is going to be dead in mid. Looks like the keep should go down. Zeratul finds the kill in top. Play again from Vikings over here as well. Alright. 6 to 6 in kills. Olaf goes in. He's got that little charge stun. Uh-oh, that's a nuke to be dropped right there. Mind control from Sylvanas. Muradin does land the Stormbolt, the Swift Strike from Genji. Captain Rex low, the Ball Lightning going out. Muradin, though, looking for Captain Rex here or Drac. The X-Strike marks the spot, and that will be Brightwing going down. Sylvanas does not have a way to get out, and she will fall as well. And that nuke will be recollected by Balog, a different Viking. Top lane wave is pushed up onto the fort. Are they going to call for boss? I mean, 2 dead, Johanna, Zeratul, Cassie alive? Yeah, I think you can easily boss here. All right. So, boss to be grabbed. Vikings push up bottom lane a little bit more. We still have Olaf on his way in. We got Hazuab's Balog with that nuke still, so they could utilize that on the top lane keep front gate. I assume they'll easily get this fort here with the boss. Hold on. That's a good Stormbolt, bless shield, and Zeratul does go down to the shockwave of Hogger, who will actually spit in. Looks for the easy throw dynamite. The mind control misses. Stormbolt does connect. That's a dead Johanna. This might be the beginning of the end for this push. As I mentioned, they got a Viking with a nuke. They've got this real healthy boss, and they're going to grab this Bruiser camp as well. Good siege coming in. Dino jumps over the wall. Polymorph by Brightwing. Has to Swift Strike away, but he still goes down to the Nexus Forces. Dino a little too aggressive right there. Martin looking for a Stormbolt. Can't find anything. Has to back away. Had the minus 20 armor from the keep shots. And Vikings pushing up the bottom lane. This is core defenses going to be coming out. Vikings are getting low, but play again's available if the Vikings want to do that. If they do lose 1 or 2 here, no big deal. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Ozdo activates that with Eric. And they're actually going to be running out of this. Stormbolt from Muradin onto the Johanna. Core shielding is dropped, and the HP is down to 90. Looks like Cassia with a good defense. 87%, and they're still going to chase after a few of these enemies, down to 84. Catapult over here, a Cyclone targeting onto the core. Man, A good core push gets a little bit of HP. Lose a couple Vikings. Play again was used, by the way, so 1, 2, and 3 Vikings somewhere. Oh, there we are. Charge stun onto high rates. Surdath is going to be trying to blink away, and it looks like Zeratul will have the dip, dive, and dodge to get out. Fury of the Storm for our Vikings. We've got an X-Strike, Living Weapon, Rewind Muradin, No Control Hogger, and the Serenity for Malfurion. Mind Control attempted. Shockwave onto the Johanna. Zeratul jumps in. Johanna taking a heck load of damage here. Vikings jump up. Hasu doesn't want to lose one of those nukes. They do have 2 Vikings with 2 nukes in this fight. Right wing does go down. A haunting wave from Sylvanas. The no control from Hogger. Can he take down the Johanna? No, he's the one taken down in the end.
Red team's core is under attack.
Zeratul jumps in onto one of the Vikings, who will be able to summon this nuke. High rate's still really low. Double nuke on the core. Triple nuke on the core right now. And that'll finally take down the shielding and some HP. Hasu trying to chase onto the Sylvanas a little bit. Jump from the Vikings. Looks like Drac will use the nuke to try and defend here as well, but the core shielding is dropped, and that is map number 1 going over to the side of Exodia stack. GG, well played. All right. Pay out the people. Which team wins Warhead? It was Exodia stack. Welcome back, everybody, into our lower bracket final. On the left-hand side, it's going to be Exodia stack. On the right, it's going to be Three-Legged Cat. Exodia stack did just win Warhead Junction. And the losing side of Three-Legged Cat opted in for first pick priority. We will be having a Exodia stack map choice, which is going to be Dragonshire. So, we get into our ban phase here, and what will we get rid of? Gonna get rid of the Sustained Tracer right there. The big thing to note as well is that the 10 heroes that were previously played on Warhead Junction, those are not going to be available for this map number 2. So no Brightwing, Sylvanas, Genji, Muradin, all that jazz. But of course, we still have bans. Gonna get rid of Blaze, gonna get rid of Tracer. What do we want to get rid of here? Could get rid of Rexar. Hazuabs does play Rexar in the solo, but usually Copen is the solo laner. And Hazuabs kind of adjusts his playstyle to whatever is needed, so could see... No, I think we could still see a Rexar, but they're going to get rid of the Chromie instead. Okay. Not too worried about playing against the bear. Or maybe we'll see Three-Legged Cat picking up the Rexar as well. It's definitely like this is one of his best maps, I think. That and, ooh, Jesus. Spider just fell out of nowhere, and that scared the living shit out of me. God damn. Where did that spider even come from? What the hell? Did I get it? I don't know if I killed it. It's still on my desk! Ah! Where did that come from? God dang, where did that come from? I don't think I killed it. I don't think I did. There's a spider somewhere on my desk, and I'm not a happy camper about it. Not a happy camper about it. I hate spiders. I hate them. It's just an itty-bitty one, but still. I hate them. Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone. Oh, okay. That scared the actual crap out of me. Oh, my God. Oh, we need new underwear. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Now, no glass of spiders. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I don't even know where it came from, man. It, like, fell out of nowhere. I thought it was in my beard for a second. It freaked me the fuck out. All right, sorry. My phobias aside, let's go ahead and continue back into this draft. Hopefully I don't get too freaked out, and hopefully there's no more spiders to pop up out of nowhere. Right, so Lucio Dahaka with a Zagara as well. The Cho'Gall composition's looking pretty good. You know, after dealing with the spider, they could have at least given me the Cho'Gall. You don't like bugs, so you keep your spiders alive? Yeah, but here's the thing. The spiders, I live in a forest, and there's guaranteed bugs and guaranteed spiders. And when you enter into my domain, you're entering into the Thunderdome. Stupid. Anyways, yeah. The spiders we have here are big. This one was not that big, but it was just scary. It's a spider. What I should really get is, I need to get one of those plants that eat flies and stuff, because every so often I get flies in the house, because, you know, open windows and doors and stuff. I need to get one of those plants, like, not like a Venus flytrap, but there's a different one where it's like, it's just like that open, there's like an open flower and the flies fly in, because there's like a sweet nectar in there, and then they get stuck or whatever. Anyways, Garage, Zagara, Sergeant Hammer, Three-Legged Cat. I think they tried to build the Cho'Gall composition, and it did not work out, so they had to kind of flip their draft here. On the left-hand side, though, Greymane currently. Maybe get like a mage, like a Jaina or something. Gazlowe is a bounty, but I think Exodia stack I've already done Gazlowe. No? Nova, Monstrosity Abathur, Triple Healer, Juice Pirates, Longboat, Nidus, Zagara, Probius, Convection, Kael'thas, Cho'Gall, Stitches. Okay, Exodia stack could be picking up their 15th bounty with a Gazlowe win. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry, one second. Yeah, we don't have dangerous, but yeah, like the spiders we have here, like the size of their thorax is like the size of like my pointer finger. I've seen some spiders the size of my thumb. So that, yeah, when they're that big, hell no. When they're itty bitty, I mean, that's more manageable. But yeah, brown recluses and such are pretty prevalent out here. Hell, there was a Black Widow in my garage a couple weeks ago. I squashed the shit out of that Black Widow. Left side of the map is going to be Exodia stack, where I think the spider woke me up a little bit more. We've got a Copen on the Yrel Hazuabs to play Greymane, Yasuo, Anduin. Bad Benny will be your variant, and Dino Gazlowe. Give him the clamps! I guess really give him the punchies. Right side of the map, looking to take us to a map number 3 with a 1-1 score, will be a Three-Legged Cat. Serdath is going to be playing your Dahaka. High Wraith will be on your Garrosh. A Valar, Zagara, Hammer played by Drac, and Captain Rex on the Lucio. Yep, get your Twitch predictions in. Map number 2. Is it going to be a 2-0 lead for Exodia stack? Oh, bit of a change up on the siege here. So we have Core 4 in top. Meanwhile, on bottom, there's going to be this massive Hammer siege. Garrosh wraps around, looking for Dino. Oh my god, no way! No way Dino lives here. Really? Lucio's going in for it, the well tap. No! Are you serious?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Wow, they get the vast majority of the fort front gate. I think this tower is literally a 1 HP. 7. 7 looks like a 1, so we'll say literally 1. Banelings will take that down right there. We got a bit of a base race going on. Garrosh gets the toss away, but they still continue to auto in. Righteous Hammer from Yrel to push back a few enemies. Hammer's still raining in damage bottom. Dino's dead. Oh no. Flank from Varian. Concussive Blast to push him away. No level 4, no taunt. Lucio with the push off, little sound wave as well. Amps things up a little bit, but Anduin comes through with the flash heal. Gazlo OP, yeah, tower shots OP as well. Varian picking up a few free stacks on Lion's Maw. $7 HP, Mr. Streamer. You owe me 6 HP. How are you gonna pay? With my wonderful casting and commentary. Boom. Next question. Well, Hammer's gonna take down Fort in bottom lane. Looks like Zagara's gonna hearth out for full mana. Gazlo over in mid. Fighting up against this Garrosh. I never noticed that this Gazlo skin actually has like punch noises for the auto attacks. I didn't never notice that till just now. It's like a little audio thing for that. Yasuo thrown out of position. The Groundbreaker's there. One auto from Hammer. They actually get the double kill. Nicely done. Give you the bandit can't. We're in the middle of a game. Can't come in here and demand shit from me. Now, tier 3 subs, they can, yes. Hazuab's is going to be fine here in the top lane. Just rotating out. Urella around as well. Going to be seeing the fort front gate opened up a little bit further. Bad Benny looking for a flank. Does have taunt. Gazlo thrown into the mix. They look for the taunt onto Garrosh here. He tries to back away. The Indomitable activated. Garrosh so very low. High Wraith will be able to back off, and Hazu can't find the last little bit of damage for the kill. Alright, so... You're the king, you didn't vote for me? Well, that's the best part about being the king. No one votes for you, actually. You just get handed this responsibility. Not my president. Alright, Exodia stack, they're not losing, but they aren't... Well, actually, technically they are losing. They did lose the fort in bottom lane. It's 2-3 in kills. Gazlo comes in with the Explodium charge. Indomitable denies that, but there's a Chastise into a taunt. High Wraith goes down. And Exodia stack finds a kill, much needed to be able to pull that experience back. It is starting to fall away from them. A drag from Dahaka into the fort front gate. Urel with the Righteous Hammer. Bad Benny trying to get away. And the Divine Star from Anduin's enough. Stepping up to get another Lion's Fang. Hazuabs cancels the channel, avoids the drag. Some Widow Mines thrown down by Hammer. We got Zagara holding back bottom lane. And Gazlo clears things out down over here. Well, 10 talent tiers almost here. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. How are we doing on Twitch gambles? Whoa, big gambles on Three-Legged Cat. All right. Chat believes in the 1-1 score. And see if chat will be right. Into Garrosh once again. Hammer's the one inside the Dragonite here. Bad Benny trying to back away. Dahaka is such a drag. Well, he is. I don't think you needed the JK for that one. That was just clever wordplay. 10 talents here on the right, Devouring Mob, BFG, the Blunt Force Gun. We'll see Warlord's Challenge, Isolation, and High Five Lucio.
That beast is not my beloved. Not anymore.
Alright, what do we got on the left-hand side? Light Bomb, Curse Bullet. Gazlo, what are you going to be looking for here? Are we going Robo? They are going Robo. Late game Robo is absolutely terrifying, and it is a self cleanse too. Excuse me. You're out with the Ardent Defender. We have Varian with the Warbringer at level 10. Urel and Lucio traded here. Dahaka thrown out of position. No, thrown into the enemy team, and I don't think Dahaka wanted to be there. Great Devouring Maw from Zagara. A drag immediately after, and Gazlo does go down. The Groundbreaker not connecting. Greymane Inner Beast is active, but he's just trying to back away. So the Robo Goblin become unstoppable for 1.5 seconds. Basic attacks deal 133 bonus damage over 5 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. It's a 40-second cooldown. Really low cooldown. Bad Benny, by the way, almost done with the Lion's Maw. Chastise picks up a stack right there. They throw away Varian as he does finish out that level 1. Hazu thought about Hearthing, but it looks like he'll stick around to finish out the camp and then go get full mana. Alright, that cup of tea is done. Alright, is going to clear out mid lane. Second Dragonite phase of the game is up and available.
Control the shrines and make use of it.
And Hammer will start clearing out this wave from a safe distance. Does have the Hover Siege. Did go into Siege Tactics level 4 as well for the Unstoppable. And Hazuab's with the Inner Beast still active from the bottom lane. Going to be able to start working on this camp. Couple seconds to go on our objective phasing. Pretty close experience too, but level 13 should be faster. Oh, Hazu leashes it. Zagara checks with a infested drop. Currently 5 stacks for the bile drop of 12. My god. Don't know why it's so difficult to talk today. Uh-oh, that's a Devouring Maw that almost saves Garrosh. But the Righteous Hammer from Urel is there, and she'll be able to take him down with the help of Anduin. Yo, Saddle, what's up, bud? Happy Sunday to you. Bottom lane siege is pretty hefty down here, as the BFG is thrown from top. So they'll trade top fort for bottom. Still structurally in the lead for the side of Three-Legged Cat. But this bottom lane fort is kind of critical to take down. 3 camps you can feed in this lane. Oftentimes the win condition with the Dragonite. Speaking of, second Dragonite's available. Sunshrine held by a Three-Legged Cat. Exodia stack has the Moonshrine in the bottom lane. Speaking of hammer mounts, I wish Probius's Worker Rush worked the exact same way as Hammer's thrusters, because Probius losing the movement speed buff when he gets hit is just criminal. Light Bomb does not find anyone. Here comes Dahaka, looks for the drag. No one to be pulled after that brush talk. A Gilnean Cocktail splashes into the enemies. But Hammer starts pushing up into mid. Camp just below will be finished out. Rel looking for a flank. She jumps in, actually. Chaunt from Varian onto Garrosh. There's going to be an Explodium charge thrown on the ground. Indomitable activated. The BFG, unfortunately, is fired out just after the Devouring Maw catches a few, so no damage from that. Dino gets low. Pop the Robo Goblin. 32 seconds on that cooldown. Did tap the well. Bottom lane Siege Giants pushing up bottom lane. Still poking onto this from Sergeant Hammer. The Haka goes to bottom to clear things out. Gazlo's in top. It's a 4v4. Urel comes in with the Righteous Hammer. And Lucio and friends will not go down. Greymane's thrown out of position. He gets the Light Bomb. Catches the Garrosh here. Maybe they can punish Garrosh, and absolutely they will be able to do so. So Dragonite is available. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Serdath gets the bottom lane. Never mind. They'll trade Sun and Moon Shrines. As Hammer helps out with this camp just below. Top lane fort will go down. What's the mid fort on? It's more than just a couple autos. I think Zagara's got enough damage, though. Banelings, summonables. Yeah, she'll be able to take this down.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Gazlo and friends will rotate into mid. Hammer still hovering around, poking at the enemies. Looks like our Zagara will hearth out for full. Currently have Urel managing bottom. That'll get them 16 talents here. Looks like Bruiser Camp on the top left to be grabbed. And Gazlo with the overclock, by the way. Basic attacks grant Gazlo 15% movement speed for 2 seconds. Dealing basic attacks against heroes causes them to take additional 2.5% of their maximum health as damage. Greymane as well with the Executioner. Which is, what is it, stuns and roots? Roots, slows, or stuns. Yeah. All right. Dino setting up for maybe a flank or something like that? What's going on here? Zagara finishes out her level 7 Bile Drop. Dahaka brush stalking in. Looks for a drag. Has the elongated tongue and can't find Hazuabs. The Worgen able to slip right past. Little turret placed onto the ground. Gazlo did go into the superior schematic, so the rocket turret attacks 2 additional enemies. Urel gets top lane. Dahaka gets bottom. Second Dragonite. Wait a minute. Indomitable. The light bomb does come through, and the high five from Lucio denies that stun. Gazlo activates the Robo Goblin. He'll be left to safety right there. BFG from our hammer. Going through a few enemies. Bad Benny low. Isolation onto Urel, but she's full HP just about. Does have Arctic Defender if she needs it. A Groundbreaker catches her. The drag as well, and she can't press the R button fast enough. Will be Dahaka setting up the kill for Zagara. Speaking of Dahaka, is meandering his way to top lane. Oh, no, it looks like he's not. Azu gonna hearth out for full mana. And this hammer composition's looking pretty good for Three-Legged Cat. Exodia stack does not look as impenetrable as they did in map number 1. The hammer Garrosh flex or swap at the end instead of going for the Cho'Gall that was banned away seemingly has really worked out here. You can say that they're hammering the competition. Toss, Warlord challenge, Leap of Faith pulls Bad Benny to safety. Gazlo goes to bottom as Dahaka claims top. So Dahaka won't be able to get this in time. They're going to see Gazlo on this. He's hearthing out. And Lucio will not be able to get here in time to deny the back. But they will be able to get the bottom shrine. Dahaka's in position for mid. Do they get to mid quick enough? Varian? No. Alright, they're giving up Dragonite. 6-6 in kills. Just about 18-19 in our levels. And Dahaka's still not going for this. Interesting. He had all the time in the world to get that channel. Goes for it later. Maybe waiting for the team to group up with him or something. Yeah, exactly. Forget what, exactly. This Dragonite could end through mid. But there was a flank being set up. It does get sniffed out. Also, the flank did, they recalled from that positioning. Mid keep is going to go down. The Dragonite's really low here on HP, so they might not be able to end unless they find a bunch of kills. Alright, hey, you confirm mid keep. You still have your mid fort as well, so that's consistent catapult pressure up against none. Bottom lane going to be cleared out. So the Dragonite got its value, and now they're just going to kind of meander back with it. They might actually cancel out the Dragonite here. 30 seconds, 11% HP. Or not. Or they continue to push things up. Alright. Flame Breath onto the fort front, or the keep front gate right there. Hammer set up. Starts hovering in. Some Widow Mines into the bush or the corridor, just in case any sort of flank happens. Garrosh over here as well. Was this last pick Gazlo a bad choice? I don't know. Gazlo is going to be thrown out of position, left to safety. Robo Goblin activated. There's a Devouring Maw onto Urel. Exodia stack. That's going to be a nice... Oh, the Ardent Defender gets activated in time. I thought they'd take down Urel right there. The BFG is sidestepped. Groundbreaker. More shots coming out from Gazlo here. That's going to be a drag. Leap of Faith. High five onto Garrosh right now. The bottom lane keep is still getting low.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Spider Mine. I've said like 6 different talents that are wrong, and that's what you're gonna go ahead and correct me on? God dang. Kids these days. Oh, Mr. Streamer! It's not a Widow mine, it's a Spider mine. I've had like at least 3 or 4 other talents that I've called wrong, but no. God forbid we mislabel Sergeant Hammer. So when he's on both sides, we are going to be seeing the upgrade. It's raining scrap for our Gazlo, Censure on the Anduin, Glorky Alliance for a variant is, oh, wait a second. This Urel is Giga dead. Ardent Defender down right there, devouring Maw into 2. First bullet will rain into this Sergeant Hammer as we currently have Varian jumping out with the taunt, the light bomb coming through as well. Gazlo low gets leapt to safety. That's going to be some reverse aim from Lucio. And Dino looks like he'll be picked off as well.
My husband is dead. Hero slain. Hero slain.
Well, Exodia stack. They're going to lose all 5 here.
Team kill.
Well, we got a 1-1 score, everybody. Daka's still getting the Dragonite. He brush talks into bottom.
Team's core is under attack.
Mr. Streamer, I gave you all the clues. Did you? Because I still think it's Colonel Mustard in the drawing room with the candlestick.
I tried to save this realm. Now it burns.
Oh, wait. Why did Garrosh Hearth? That's toxic, dude. That's toxic. That's toxic. GG, well played. We're going to be seeing a 1-1 score. This series is alive. Alrighty. Oh, good games, good games. Got a 1-1 score. This series is not going to be a quick 3-0. More fun for all of you at home. Alright. Ash Mantle will do that redemption after this game because I didn't want you guys to miss the draft. So if I do forget, please remind me. But there we go. Sorry, I was getting myself situated back in my chair. We're back. That's that. I got myself a cup of tea. Cheers. There we go. I did not forget the bandit pets, but we will do the other redemption after this map. Number 3. We're heading to Garden of Terror. Excuse me. Garden of Terror map number 3 will have a Samuro, Sonya ban, Blaze, Diablo ban. Okay. 20 heroes are unavailable currently, as we have seen 2 maps so far. Excuse me. What do they want to go with here? What's the opener? Garden of Terror, Exodia stack. I don't think. Okay, so Tracer's in. There's a possibility for an Abathur. There's definitely a possibility for an Abathur. What else could you look into here? I think Johanna's up and available. No, Johanna's played at map 1. Johanna's not available. Oh, wow, we're starting out with double auto attackers. Okay. And Sukov with that as well. All right. Ariel's not a bad option for a map like this. AoE healing's pretty good. Detainment strikes are wonderful up against the massive amount of terrain. It's probably why we're also seeing Diablo banned away. Garrosh has been played. Johanna. I wouldn't mind, like, I wonder, like, Three-Legged Cat could maybe look at an Arthas. That might be a good way to mitigate some of the Tracer auto attack speed. But a very dive-heavy composition coming out from Exodia stack. They could Bloodlust here. I don't think they will, but they could Bloodlust this. I don't think they will. I think right now, after losing that Dragonshire map, they're just gonna play it simple and safe. I don't think they'll go for anything flashy or any shenanigans. Chromie removed. Yeah, that makes sense. And give that nice burst damage, poke around the objective. Mephisto's a fantastic hero for a map like this as well. Mephisto is definitely an option. Gonna get rid of the Uther. Don't want to deal with double support, as well as main tank Uther. Oh, Garden Terror, you want to be able to grab a lot of camps too, so if you're going to do a solo laner, needs something that can solo camps easily. That's probably why we're seeing Sonya banned away. Still is, I think, Leoric, I think, is still up and available. Diva never gets played. Artanis is actually pretty good on this map as well. I like the Arthas pickup here quite a bit. The auto attack speed reduction onto the Tracer will be huge. As I said, it's a dive-heavy composition, so just having that activatable. Kerrigan can also punish some of the dive. She can pull in the enemies as well. The Kerrigan Primal Grasp into Impale with a Lurking Arm from Stukov is a nice combination. Follow that up with a Arthas Howling Blast, or Howling Blast somewhere in there. There's the Leoric we were talking about a little bit, and it is going to go over to the left-hand side with a Gul'dan as well. See, this is a very, very well put-together draft. You've got stuns, you've got slows, you've got good sustain damage, you've got some burst damage. I like the Exodia stack draft. Now, right side, gonna need a solo laner up against the Leoric. What do they want to grab into that? Okay. ETC with his Guitar Hero build is not too bad. Probably see Crowd Surfer, so you can get through terrain better. Stage Dive ETC, I think, can work out to get to the back line. Yeah, I like this quite a bit. Let's get into the game. It's usually like Guitar Hero level 1, Hammer on level 7. Alright, let's get another Twitch prediction going for all of you. Let's get this going. Three-Legged Cat have equalized. It's a 1-1 score between both sides. And we'll head on into map number 3, Garden of Terror. Best of 5 series, everyone. It is a best of 5 series. As we get into this, we have our Captain Rex Stukov, a Valar on your Kerrigan. Drac will be playing Vala, High Wraith, Arthas, and Surdath on the ETC. Left side of the map is going to be your Exodia stack with a Bad Benny and Nubarak, Dino on Tracer, Copen playing Leoric, Hazuab's Gul'dan, and Yasu is going to be healing up with Rhaegar.
10 seconds.
Fealty into Death, Parting Gift for Tracer. There's going to be actually Prog Rock for ETC. Have the Frost Presence for the Arthas. Going to be Senior Ruby and Armor on our Nubarak. Gul'dan going to go Felt Pursuit of Flame build. Yo, good morning, Yanthor. What's up, bud? The OG Yanthor. I didn't know you were in a gang. Kerrigan Ravages in. Copen takes a handful of damage. Auto attack build for our Vala right now. Power slide in from ETC. And Nubarak answers back with a Burrow Charge Impale combination. Kerrigan looking to get some control into Bad Benny, but won't be able to find anything other than the abilities to land. And our mid lane Scuffle yields 13 stacks for Gul'dan on Pursuit of Flame. 13 stacks. Sub 1 minute. Nicely done right there. They rotate into top. ETC is able to double back past a Nubarak's Burrow Charge stun. Then power slide through and get on out to safety. Does tap the well. Oh, what is that? What is that spray? Oh, it's an ETC. I was like, what the heck am I looking at? Oh, it's ETC doing a little guitar thing. Whatever that's called. Alright, we're going to see Fort Front Gates traded. Siege is way faster, though, for Tracer and friends. Exodia stack Siege is way too good. And we're actually seeing, okay, they're going to leave Stukov, Vala, and bottom. They're going to rotate the Arthas and Kerrigan up. That will be seen through the mid lane wave. But this top lane fort is getting low. Excuse me. ETC power slides through. Frozen Tempest activated by the Arthas. Looking to step up. Gul'dan still, oh my god, they take down the fort. Hazuab's is like out of mana basically, and almost out of HP. So they'll lose 2, they'll lose 3 for the fort. Was it worth it?
Heroes, you're just in time for the
Was it
sight
worth
of my
it?
vengeance
I don't know,
sprout.
chat. I don't know if that was worth it. You just gave over a heckload of experience to the enemy right there. Minion experience is better. Hero kill. I mean, it's... Yeah, it's... Huh. Oh, we'll find out in a few minutes here how that's actually going to be... If that's going to be a gamble that was a loss. We got 3,000 to 657. Small gambles in this map number 2. Map number 3, excuse me. Seed spawning here. Top and bottom forts have been traded. It was not worth because no one said it in chat. That's true. That is absolutely the truth, isn't it? So Kerrigan working on her level 4. Sharpened Blades, already at 22 stacks on that one. Proc Rock just got its 10th. 12 auto attack stacks for Avala. And only 2 stacks on the Arthas Frost Presence level 1. The Orc goes and soaks up top, pushes things up a little bit here. Still waiting for this seed to be contested by either side. You can't wake up? Dude, neither can I. Today's, I don't know what it is, but today's a struggle. I am trying my best to wake up today. And I didn't party a lot yesterday. Like, I had a beer on during stream. I had, like, 2 beers at the bar. I had, like, 1 more beer when I came home, because I went over to my neighbors and hung out over there for a little bit. I don't know, I can't wake up today. I don't know what it is. Someone at the bar yesterday was braggadocious about the fact that they can drink 12 drinks a day, and I was like, I don't know if you really want to be, like, super proud of that. I didn't say that to them, but I had that thought. I was just we were talking about something else, and that just like popped in the conversation, and like this dude was like super. He was like, yeah, if I have 4 beers here, it's a guarantee I have like 8 more at home. It's like, Best of luck to you on that one, bud. That doesn't sound very healthy to me. Yeah, how was the beer fest yesterday? Who won the battle? Right, wasn't it like the Battle of Beers or something? Alrighty, well, 10 talent here is on the horizon. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. We have our first seed picked up by Exodia stack, and looks like those 3 kills early on, it's not yielding any sort of major advantage. Because we're about to hit level 9 on both sides. So we'll figure out where that experience is being made up in and from.
A seed has sprouted. Best not fight over it, hmm?
Oh, you have no idea? Unfortunate. Mercenaries. Minions, actually. Minions making up a little bit right there. So yeah, about 21,000 each. Greg Burrows looking for the setup onto high rate. The body blocks from Dino. The pulse bomb does connect. And the healing from Captain Rex is enough. Drink every time someone in First Ascent says Ironheart. I was taking the smallest sips and still... Oh. Does the word Ironheart get said a lot in that game? Sindragosa, Rain of Vengeance, Stage Dive, Ultralisk, and Flailing Swipes on the opposing side. Cocoon, Entomb. I'm assuming Sticky Bomb, but we do see Dino take Quantum Spike every so often. Sindragosa summoned in this fight right now, and Sister Healing onto Hazuabs, but he does have that talent that reduces the healing incoming, so it doesn't do too much. We have Arthas and Gul'dan traded, Flailing Swipes coming out from Stukov. Yasu's so very low, Vala vaults forward, they want to take him down, and ETC is able to capitalize on the kill. That's a Sticky Bomb application from Dino as Tracer is able to get away from Vala's Hungering Arrow. Nubrak won't be able to get away, and Serdath gets the channel. That is going to be 7-1 in kills in total right now. 4 kills going over to the right-hand side in this engagement. They were pouring like half beers at each. Half beers? Holy crap! Most of the beer fests I've gone to in the past, you get like 10 or 20 tickets, and it's like a few ounces per ticket.
A seed is sprouted. The
The beer fest, yeah, that was how the beer fest that I went to. So you get like a little like cup thing that had, it was like a total of like 8 ounces, I think. Maybe it was 9. Yeah, I think it was 9 ounces, and I think each line was like 3 ounces or something. I can't remember, but either way, you pay 1 ticket per chunk of ounces. But the thing is, if you stay till like the late portion of the beer fest, at least the ones that I went to, usually people would leave early, so they would like just hand you their tickets as they were leaving. Or some of the vendors would be like, it's the end of the night, I'm just gonna pour you a full thing of beer. Bell's Brewery was always they were always the one who followed, like, sticklers for the rules. They never would give you extra beer, but they'd be like a random, like Sierra Nevada would always, like, whoever was working Sierra Nevada would always just pour beers. One cutscene had like over 10 instances of them saying Ironheart. Jesus Christ. Mr. Bandit, that's enough, bud. It was all you can drink for 5 hours. Oh, the ones I've been to, it's always like a you get X amount of tickets. You got 16-ounce glasses. Yeesh, that is I think your morning is probably rougher than mine. 13s on both sides. We've got another seed going over to the right. Gul'dan with 1 delay onto this Kerrigan. Stage dive ETC power slide in. The cleanse from Rhaegar. Face melt to push him back. Glorified from Gul'dan does connect onto the cow, but some heals coming through from Stukov. We currently have that weighted push thrown out, but no connection. Syndra goes onto Hazuabs, so maybe they can close the distance. Kerrigan put inside the cocoon. Hazuabs hit with an Ancestor healing. Entomb on Davala. She throws a Rain of Vengeance back. No one caught by that one. And the flailing swipes from Gul'dan will be activated, or from Stukov will be activated. $60. No, that's still like really cheap, honestly. $60 for all of that. That's really, really good. Because I think at the Brewfest that we would always go to, because there were 4 at the Farmers Market in Royal Oak. There was like spring, fall, winter, blah, blah, blah. I think it was like $20 or $30, I forget. For like the base entry, and then there was like the VIP one, which gave you more tickets, and I think you got in like an hour earlier than everyone else. But you only got like 10, 15 tickets for like $20-ish, so. Stage dive in from ETC. Tracer blinks away. Map is looking pretty equal still. A little bit of siege damage on this mid and bottom forts, but currently, 3-legged cat doing fine. Guard Terrors will be summoned in lanes for 3-legged cat. It'd be wild if Exodia stack gets knocked out in the lower bracket final here. It wouldn't be the first time there's an upset, but I think a lot of people were anticipating Exodia stack to take this. That's going to be a nice horrify from Hazuabs. Rhaegar gets the lunge in, and Vala will go down. I think that's her first death, right? Yeah. Vala's first death, so she will lose 25%, or she'll be down to 20% of the gambit. It'd be wild if she lost 25% off of 1 death right there. Leorc is mopping things up in top. Bottom lane, Garden Terror is going to be pushing onto the keep front gate. Okay. Howling Blast currently has 13 stacks. Imposing Presence, level 16 for ETC is a nice pickup right there. Activate to reduce the attack speed by 50% and movement speed by 20% of nearby enemy heroes. And summons for 2.5 seconds. Then passively, heroes and summons that attack your hero, ETC, have their attack slowed by 20% for 2.5 seconds. So that is a nice pickup. Manticore for Vala is a huge level 16 talent as well. Gul'dan does have that Rampant Hellfire. Tracer blinks in, lands the Pulse Bomb. Good damage on a Drac here, and Recall takes down Vala. Breck burrows in, looking for Captain Rex. The Cocoon onto Arthas. Flailing swipes coming out from Stukov. The Horrify from Ghoul Dance. Stage 7 from ETC as he does Power Slide onto the enemies. The Ancestor Healing will be good onto Bad Benny as Kerrigan tries to ravage through that health bar, but it doesn't work out. Now, a new Breck burrow charges back in. The crystals from Kerrigan to buy some time and a little bit of HP. Tracer tries to get a recall kill. Can't land it. Onto High Wraith. We'll be able to tap the well and heal up a bit from Stukov. One kill onto the dive onto Vala, and that's all that's going to be found here in mid lane. ETC heads top, bottom lane. Leoric is going to clear things out down over here. Next seed spawning in the bottom right of the map. Could be given away by the side of Exodia stack. Vala's about to respawn, so it will be 5v5. Sort of low death timers. Arthas checks the wrong bush. But I don't think Anubrak's going to try and 1v4 that right there, as the rest of his team was currently working on double camp for bottom and mid. Uh-oh, Anubrak, virulent reaction. Yeah, Bad Benny, I don't know about that one there, bud. Tried a lot of places that were not close to me to encourage me when I travel to that part of the town. Oh, nice, yeah. 30 tents, 30 plus tents of breweries, each had 2 beers. That sounds pretty good to me. Now here's the question. Did you go and get greasy diner food afterwards? Because that's what we always did. We always went to Leo's Coney Island. There's 2 major Coney Islands in Metro Detroit. There's Leo's and National. There's others. There's like Bert's Coney Island if you go down to Detroit. But we would always go to Leo's Coney Island afterwards and just get so much food because we would be starving after all of that drinking. Vala goes down immediately to Tracer. The Horrify from Gul'dan splitting a few enemies. We do have the Sindragosa summoned by our Arthas, as Leoric does have the Ominous Wraith to try and reduce some of the damage. But another kill onto Vala, reducing, I think she's down to 10%. Yeah, she's had 3 deaths, so she's down to 10%. And got Kree the Hunter. Wow, 41 stacks in. This is Exodia stack really just avoiding these sustained fights and taking down Tracer or Vala quite quickly with the Tracer, actually. The weirdest beer I had was a pickle IPA that tastes like a pickle. Oh, picklebacks are disgusting. I don't get it. I feel like people do picklebacks just so that they can be like, yeah, I did a pickleback shot last night. Ooh, ugh. Healing pathogens spread by our Stukov. The bottom lane fort does go down. Arthas is going to fall to Gul'dan's Fell Flames. And as I like that level 16, we talk about Manticore for Vala, but Rampant Hellfire for Gul'dan is humongous here. Rampant Hellfire. One Fell Flame did almost 900 damage at max stackage. We had pierogies at a food truck, and then I made lasagna. Oh, man, that sounds great. Both of those sound great. 6 to 9 in kills. And remember earlier when I said, were those 3 kills or those 3 early deaths going to be a problem for Exodia stack? The answer is no. Exodia stack have the lead in experience, the lead in this map number 3, and the lead in core HP is they're going to take down this Vala once again. She does go down, and Stukov will be taken out as well. I believe we call this a team kill. Oh, technically not, because Arthas will respawn, but you know what? You get that one, chat. Whatever. It's fine. Kerrigan ravages out. Core is going to be dropping. They're going to take down Kerrigan once again. They're going to stop hitting the core so they can go ahead and hit Arthas. They're canceling auto attacks because that's just so much fun, and we do have a proper team kill. Well, yeah. It's to make cheap liquor palatable. I would rather take a shot of brunettes and chase it with anything out of the soda gun than a pickleback shot. For those of you who don't know, brunettes is a very, very cheap vodka. It's very cheap. It's like $10 a fifth. Or $10 for 750 milliliters. Sorry. Literally, my buddy took me. We all went down to Palm Springs, And so he loves taking me into gay bars to see how I react. Not that I'm bothered by it, but it's always like the slow realization for me.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Tomb of the Spider Queen, map number 4 in this best of 5 series here in the lower bracket final. Exodia stack 1 map away from heading into the grand finals. Up next, the grand finals is going to be a best of 7. A best of 7 grand finals coming up. Adds that organ meat yeah, but what flavor is that? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know. Is it a texture thing? Either way, I'm gonna make the full recipe, and then I'll probably like freeze. Like, I'll probably split it into like 2 or 3 smaller containers, and then just freeze those. So that way, I can just thaw out chili in the future. No, actually, that's what I was thinking about doing. Forget what, because that's just upsetting. But yeah, because I'm gonna be making chicken wings next weekend. And I've started buying the whole chicken wing and breaking it down myself. Because 1, it takes no time at all to break down the wings. And it's $4 cheaper. It's $7.99 a pound for party wings. It's $3.99 a pound for the whole wing. And you get, as I said, you get that little wing tip, which you just throw that in a bag, throw it in the freezer, and then when you want to make chicken stock, boom, done. So yeah, exactly. Absolutely. I'm gonna have so much chicken wing tip left over too, so I'm probably gonna split it. I'm probably gonna split those and then save like half of them for the chili, and then maybe save the other half for making like I want to make like chicken noodle soup or something like that, because we are getting, as I said, getting cold up here. But Blaze and Cho banned away by the Exodia stack. Hanzo and Chromie removed. Diablo Sonya is the 1-2 pick. Maiev on the opposing side for 3-legged cat. I do like the Maiev. The Maiev is going to offer up the control into Diablo and Sonya dive. Wow, they're just kind of answering back with a Malthael Mal'Ganis. I actually like that. I actually like that quite a bit for 3-legged cat. I think that's a brilliant answer. Night Rush, Fell Claws. I kind of want Mal'Ganis to go into Dark Conversion. And you know what I'd really love? I doubt they'll do it, because they don't have the 200 billion IQ that we have. But go Ana, and you take the level 20 Dark Conversion upgrade where it splashes, you nano boost Mal'Ganis, and then you nano boost Mal'Ganis while he's doing Dark Conversion with that level 20, or before, you know, whatever, and the splash, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. If there was a Ghillie Shark at Bingo Nighter here, it would absolutely be just nodders in chat, but I think all the Ghillie Shark at Bingo Nighters are sleeping. Or they all died in D&D yesterday. I'm not sure. I haven't seen Stark, so I can't ask how things went. Stock can freeze really well. Oh, does it? I didn't know that. I got tons of freezer space right now. I think there's 2 frozen burritos, half a loaf of bread, and a thing of chorizo in the freezer. That's like all of my freezer, and some ice packs. But Ariel Mephisto on the left-hand side. Okay. They could go Alex Straza, but no, I don't think they will. No, I think that they'll pick up some sort of auto attacker on the left-hand side. Like a Rainer would actually be really nice for that composition. Whitemane and Tychus. I like the Tychus. A lot of percent-based damage on the right-hand side. You know who we haven't seen at all in this tournament? Deathwing, which is wild to me, but I don't think we're going to see it here, especially with a Malthael Tychus on the right-hand side. I honestly, I'd like this to be some sort of auto attacker. Like a Rainer would be really nice. Greymane's been played. Vala, Tracer. Yeah, go for a Rainer here. Pick up Hyperion level 20, get that extra siege value. Double Mage. Double Mage coming out from Exodia stack. Okay, alright, let's get into it. I'll start the Twitch prediction. Hopefully it's not the final game in this series. I'd like to go full games today, but we'll see what happens. Twitch predictions. Ams up. I will either have a large portion for when I want to make soups or small portions. Yeah, I might just do that. Just take it out of the freezer and put it in the fridge at night or the night before. Yeah, I'll probably just make a big thing of chicken stock. Left side of the map, Exodia stack. We'll have a Yasu Ariel, Bad Benny Diablo.
You are too late.
God, that skin riding amount's always so weird to me. Mephisto to be played by Hazuab's Dino on that Tassadar, and Copen will be your Sonya.
You are too late.
Right side of the map is going to be Three-Legged Cat. Captain Rex will be playing your Tychus. Valar on the white main. Sir Death is going to be your Malthael. High Wraith on Maiev. And Drac will be your Mal'Ganis. And nobody freed Harrison Jones. How unfortunate. He's just chilling back over there. He's just chilling. Night Rush coming out from Mal'Ganis. Gets a sleep onto our Diablo, but that's about it. Tassadar with the Psy Infusion level 1. Umbrobind pulls Mephisto, but doesn't look like he's going to be in a bad spot. Night Rush onto him again. Nice Memento, Fear the Reaper, Searing Light, Skull Missiles for our Mephisto at level 1 with the Unyielding Power. Bad Benny getting really low. First blood over to Three-Legged Cat as we have 1,400 channel points for them to win and 0 on Exodia stack. Spirit of Vengeance trying to take down Hazu, able to return a Skull Missile. Jumps forward with the Lightning Nova, trying to clear out the wave. Umbrobind pulls him back once again. Force Wall from Tassadar. Top lane wave pretty hardy here as Maiev picks up the gems and they'll rotate back over into mid. Peeking down into bottom lane, Malthael Sonya. Little 1v1 skirmishing after they clear out their respective waves. Maiev starts out this camp over here. Nice Memento. You'll see that bounce onto a few of these units. You also have the Spirit of Vengeance thrown out because that does get some damage on its trajectory. No Exodia believers? A little surprised by that one. Left side camp to be grabbed. We'll see Malthael starting bottom siege. Yeah, it looked like he was backing off for a second. Sonya's about to arrive. She checks. Maev's here as well. They don't go for the fight. Is there a, by the way, is there a date for the DLC for Diablo 4? I can't remember if they've actually had a release date for that. All I know is the cinematics from Mephisto look amazing. I want Three-Legged Cat to win for more games. Me too. Me too. Nothing against Exodia stack. I got nothing against any of these players. I just want as many Heroes of Storm games as possible today. Even though I'm half awake, I still want as many games as I possibly can cast. Well, you're playing the odds. I believe by the way, I gave you your channel points back when you were testing alerts with me this morning, so you should have that 8k channel points back from that. Not that it really matters, but Spear in from Sonya, High Wraith getting low, Spirit of Vengeance back with the Umbral Bind. Little Fan of Knives thrown back out as well. Tychus with the In the Rhythm level 4. Just have 5 stacks on that one. Little Overkill spray activated. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. Taps a few. Bad Benny getting low. Malthael's here. Soul ripping. And finds the kill. Another kill into Diablo. The gems will be picked up by Hazuabs. And first web we've returned in is available on the right-hand side. All gems, or they just got over 50 gems. All right, hey, we got odds. Thank you so very much, chat, for participating in the Twitch the channel point bet. Skull Missile just shy of hitting Captain Rex, but the Psy Storm from Tassadar does delay. Malthael tried to turn in, delayed by a Sonya slam. Spear, slam, little chunk of HP onto Sir Death. Umbro Bind, but Dino hugs the side of the wall so he doesn't get displaced too far. The Diablo 4 DLC is the 8th of October. Thank you. I felt like they had an announcement date for it, but I just couldn't remember. I don't plan on playing it at all. But I do want to see the cinematics because, God, man, the Diablo cinematics for the Vessel of Hatred, wow, that looks amazing. Yeah, in October, we're going to be playing some spooky games. We'll be rebeating a Resident Evil game, and we'll be doing Still Waters Deep. It's that derelict sort of, what's it called? It's like an oil station or something like that. And it's like all creepy and atmospheric, so I thought that'd be really fun to play. It came out a couple months ago, but so I was kind of hoping it'd be on discount around October or something like that. And then I don't think Dark Picture Anthology has a game coming out this year, unfortunately. I think the season 2 of Dark Picture Anthology starts up next year sometime. But it looks like it's the first game is the space game that they've been teasing for a while now. They actually teased it in a couple other games. Anyways, let's get back into Heroes of Storm. We got our red Web Weavers descending. 10 talent here, almost here on both sides. Go ahead and cycle through all those other numbers. Take a look at the top of the screen for said heroics. But these Web Weavers are going to be descending into the lane, favoring the side of three-legged cat. How much siege value can they achieve off of this? Umbral Bind onto Bad Benny again. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis locks him in place. Got some Fell Claws overpowered. Bad Benny's so very low. And Malthael gets the kill, but Mephisto returning the damage into Tychus. Gems will be picked up. Losing Tychus there's a little unfortunate. Yasuo low, but shouldn't be taken down. Malthael in bottom lane, gonna get some assistance from the allies here, but it looks like Sonya's disengaged, so no actual fight in bottom to be had. Last rights, I assume. Last rights, Malthael, Containment Disc, Commandeer Odin, Scarlet Aegis. Mal'Ganis, please go into Dark Conversion. He's thinking. He's stinking. He's unsure what he wants to do. Leap for Sonya. It's going to be Carry and Swarm, unfortunately. Oh, Durance of Hate, Leap, Archon, Lightning Breath, and the Crystal Aegis from Ariel. Durance of Hate goes out. Didn't connect onto anyone. Night Rush coming through on a few enemies. There's going to be the Archon activated by Tassadar as well as a Lightning Breath for Diablo. The Carry and Swarm onto Bad Benny as Skull Missile unyielding power stacks have been finished out by Mephisto. Umbral Bind to pull back a few enemies. A little bit of NA lag. Apologies. Malthael just can't live through all this. No last rights application onto anyone. Doesn't look like there was enough damage. There's not enough damage onto a target to be able to trigger that heroic and get value. So just gonna hold on to that for the time being. But Exodia stack turns in. Shadow Charge onto a minion. Overpower onto this white main. Containment Disc right there. Some assist pings coming out. On the left-hand side, Drac is still fighting on a Dino. Little Giggle Beam onto Bad Benny. Fell Claws get the stun. Durance of Hate goes out from Hazuabs, and Drax seems to be getting chunked here quite quickly. 20 gems dropped on the ground. Will they be picked up by anyone? Tychus dashes out. As we had Maiev able to back off as well. She finishes pinned down. Pinned down, done. We do have Commandeer Odin to go ahead and siege. Diablo Shadow charges onto High Wraith. Almost gets the kill. Spirit of Vengeance to back away. Hazuabs almost got that with the jump forward on his Shade of Mephisto. Malthael bottom, clearing out the wave quite quickly. 45 in the rhythm stacks for Tychus. Force wall, but I don't think Malthael's too concerned about that. Mid fort should go down. Shadow charge into the fort. A Night Rush coming out. Durance of Hate. Ah, he's dead. Carrion Swarm gets out in time. Never mind. Carrion Swarm heals up a little bit. Oh no, White Mane. No, no, no. Oh, White Mane stepped out to try and help Mal'Ganis, and she ends up going down. Leap from Sonya onto this Maiev. Tassadar with the Psy Storm almost takes down High Wraith. But it's one structure to go down after this Web Weaver phase, and they got back-to-back turn-ins, and they're going for it. Back-to-back turn-ins. for the side of Exodia stack. So things pushed up. Now they're really going to get pushed in. 13 talent here on the left-hand side. You got that at Horde Skull as well, which is a big pickup for Mephisto. Shadow Walk, I think it is. Yeah, for Tassadar. No Escape. Hellfire as well as the Piercing Lash. Detainment Strike has been finished out as well. Or Repeated Defense has been finished out from level 4. Double Mage composition working out pretty good for Exodia stack as they'll push up mid lane a little bit. They're going to wrap around into bottom. Leap from Sonya. Archon, big damage. Vault of the Wardens. Containment disc on to Sonya. High Wraith is dead. High Wraith is dead. Gems are dropped. Malthael does pick up the vast majority of those bundles. Diablo finds the kill into White Man in top lane. Malthael trying to chase onto Dino? I don't know about that one right there. Bottom fort goes down. Mid lane keep front gate has been taken out as well. Webweaver here will be cleared away. Top fort goes down, and the outer defenses have been removed. The double Webweaver phase for Exodia stack really strong here. Boss is up. Bottom lane siege camp is up as well. Right side bruiser camp up in 8. Left side bruiser camp up in 10. Okay, so we'll probably just see some campage for Exodia stack on the map. Yeah. Mazu already rotating here. Sonya, Tassadar in bottom. Malthael will grab the right side. Diablo floating around over here. No check onto the boss. I don't think either team anticipates the other on that. Camps will pop up all around the map. Webweaver turn is available on the right-hand side, and it's mostly Tychus Malthael. Malthael's going to go for one turn in. Sonya pushes up the bottom lane wave. They're going to try and catch Sonya, but I think she's managed to disengage and rotate out. Fire Stomp from Diablo. They need this fight pre-16 on the side of Three-Legged Cat. And Exodia stack, they don't need to fight this, but if they can find a kill, that'd be huge. Malthael, Lightning Breath, Surdat slowed. That is going to be a nice kill that bolsters the experience to level 16. And now, the members of Exodia stack, they're on a rampage. They want to chase down some enemies and get some siege value and punch their ticket to the grand finals off this map. That's a leap from Sonya. Endurance of Hate on to our Maiev, I do believe. She's able to Spirit of Vengeance away, Detainment Strike into the Tassadar Force Wall. And Mephisto jumps forward. Tychus going down. Death timers are around 30 seconds here. Diablo goes in once again. Umbra Bind to pull back Bad Benny. Not sure about this dive, but I think he's got enough healing from Ariel. And yes, they do manage to take down the Mal'Ganis. Keep still needs to go down. Remember when I said there was an available turn-in? Not anymore, as those gems do expire. Surdath and Maiev, the lone defenders here. No wave in bottom. It's just now arriving, but they will get this keep in bottom lane. Will they go core? No, they're going to back away. All right. But Exodia stack, they get one good team fight. They got a win condition through bottom now. Mid lane wave pushing up onto this keep. Bad Benny will be taken down by Maiev. Containment disc onto the Ariel. Commandeer Odin will be summoned as well. Leap from Sonya, though, onto the Malthael, and I think that's more to allow the allies to back away. Good Detainment Strike into the wall. Spirit of Vengeance forward. Dino gets a good chunky heal from Yasuo. Diablo's over in top lane, picking up some souls. Odin dashed forward, almost got caught by the Force Wall there, but it looks like Odin expires, the disengage is had. Malthael clears things out at bottom. 39 of 60, 19 plus the 31 of the 55 for Three-Legged Cat. Oh, Exodia stack, they don't want to go to a map 5. Three-Legged Cat, they've got to make some Titanic plays right now. Well, I wouldn't say Titanic. That'd be like saying they got to make a Hindenburg of a play. High Wraith is going to look to try and engage you. Surdath is so low, the Skull Missile. Leap from Sonya, Endurance of Hate from Mephisto. Tychus caught by that. White Man goes down. This looks like Exodia stack. They can take a fight here and end, but no. They're not going to take a fight and end. High Wraith gets the Hearth. Oh, ho, ho. Tychus chased by Dino. Dino's really... He's kind of far away from his team. Has the Shadow Walk. Okay, so Last Rites, no stacks. We got Shroud of Wisdom at 13. Subjugation and Shared Punishment. And no boss to be grabbed, but Web Weavers will be summoned on the left-hand side.
The blue team has done its best.
Alright, so what kind of Web Weaver value can we find here? Bottom lane, Siege Giants, Catapults, all that good stuff, but it's cleared up by Tychus and Malthael. Looks like they're going to go for mid lane since they already had some damage onto the keep, and the wave is pushed up a bit. Alright, Tychus summons Odin. Force Wall from Tassadar, Shock Race coming out, the Umbra Bind does pull back Tassadar for a moment, I think. Web Weaver's here in mid, getting wonderful damage. Keep is going down, but so is the Web Weaver health bar. Containment Disc shy of Diablo. He's not full on souls, currently has 81. Does have that Soul to Flame level 4. Mid keep goes down, top keep should fall. Web Weaver in bottom cleared by Malthael that has arrived to the core. Maybe gets an auto on the shielding. High Wraith is so low, and Hazuab's with the fadeaway shot. That's gonna be a... Oh my god, we have the Ardent Crater level 20. Last Rites from Malthael denied by a Crystal Aegis. Tychus goes down. The GG is already called, and that is Mal'Ganis to fall as well. Serdat, the lone defender, just starts running out of here, and Dino's like, wait a minute, I want the pentakill. Nope, they can't get the pentakill. The core goes down, and ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into the grand finals. The Exodia stack up against the dudes.